Oh, welcome back. In studio now is Jessica with the Blue Earth County Historical Society. And you know, I went on a beach vacation last week, and my biggest anxiety came over having to wear a bathing suit and swimwear.
I had you all set.
So thank you for not making us model this today. Yeah, what do you have with you?
Well, I brought along a late 1930s, 1940s bathing suit. And I'm not going to show you, but there's actually a metal zipper in this bathing suit. So I think it was more for sunbathing than for water bathing. Yeah. But I just wanted to bring a different style. It's that time of the year where we all have the anxiety. Right. But I thought this was just a neat way to take a look at how swim fashion has changed. And a lot of that is because I had in my mind, how old is Turtle Lot Park? And so the pool, Turtle Lot Pool, actually opened in June of 1940. So it's 79 years old.
Wow. That.
It has gone through some remodeling over that time period, but that is when the park was established and when the pool was built, was the summer of 1939. So 80 years ago, they were building Turtle Lot Pool and Turtle Lot Park.
And it's fun to see these trends. This is actually coming back, the same kind of trend.
It is. Well, and you should know this from now by talking to me, that history repeats itself.
Yeah.
And so this was a one-piece suit, and actually this was pretty provocative in the 1920s. They were wool bathing suits, because they really were not. And even before that, they were more like costumes, covered the body. You could just get wet. But then we went into, believe it or not, the 1946 is when we go back to the first bikini.
Really?
So the first two-piece suit showed a little bit of skin, but then the bikini, you know, with the bikini shows all kinds of skin, and that was during World War II because of, they claimed, fabric rations. And so there was a little bit less fabric being used on bathing suits at the time.
Interesting.
Oh, I wish that wouldn't have happened. All right, and so switching gears a little bit, you have a neat event coming up. We were talking about how much fun it sounds.
It is. It's a lot of fun. It's our historic South Front Street pub crawl. And a lot of people hear it and they're like, oh, it's like a college pub crawl. No, it's not. It's a historical walking tour with a twist. The twist is that we'll stop at bars along the way, but really we're stopping there to learn more about the history of the buildings. And we're doing a little Prohibition twist on this one. So we're also going to talk about the impact of Prohibition on our establishments that were in downtown Mankato during the late 30s, 20s and 30s. And so this is an opportunity to learn about history, learn about the history of these buildings and the history of Front Street, and you're raising money for the organization.
And these are buildings that a lot of people frequent all the time and never think about what it looked like years ago.
Exactly, and that's the fun part. So we're stopping at Rounders, at Blue Bricks, and at Pub 500. And so a lot of people go in there because they're, you know, going out to eat or whatever it might be. So this is that time to kind of like take a step back and all of a sudden look at the ceilings and look at the woodwork and see some of the original features that are tied into these spaces. And so it's a really neat way to just slow down. A walking tour gives you that opportunity to really see what's all around you, the history that surrounds you. So we're excited. So this Friday, rain or shine, Tom's got to make it shine. At 6 p.m. we take off and it runs until about 9 p.m. It is not something that you have to drink alcohol at every stop. There is no contests. Let's just put it that way. And it's just a great opportunity to come together with friends and learn a little bit of history.
All right. Thank you, Jessica, for joining us.
Thank you.
All right. We'll have more when we come back.